him 100%. God bless. Without further ado, let's get to our feet for our councilwoman in her fourth ward, Ruby Powell.
To my assemblyman cousin, Wibbly. You know, I had said before, sometimes it is a hard journey, but I love this journey.
You got your heart in the right place.
And I find that, and I see my Miss Val back there, being part of schools, and like he said, I would get off at 6 in the morning.
Yes.
And be on that 8 o'clock bus going down the track.
Mm-hmm.
And that was about helping and serving our people, serving our children. Making sure, I remember the football team. When I realized those kids was not eating before a Friday night game. They get out of school at 3 o'clock. They play at 7. They weren't eating. And I said, you know, kids can't play well without no food. So me and Miss Bates and I started feeding those children at 3 o'clock.
Making sandwiches.
Making pasta, making spaghetti, making something. And you know, I always say to people, when you take care of one, you gotta take care of all.
Amen.
You can't just take care of your own. You gotta take care of everyone. And so this has been a good journey. And being in politics, being married to Eddie for 45 years. And he got Candy back there, daddy's girl. She called me up and she wants something. I say no. They think I know the phone ringing. Daddy's phone ringing. And here he come in the room. Oh, Ruby, put the money in the girl account. Put it in there. Okay, Eddie. But you know, this to me has been a good journey. And what I discovered in years is that the more people you know, the more I can help you. And I'm talking about from the top level all the way down. And fighting for it. And I say to people all the time, when you call me, nobody will need to know you call me.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna go on Facebook and put on everything that you call me for something, you needed this and this person. I'm not supposed to do that.
That's right.
We take care of people.
Mm-hmm.
And for anyone to say that I do not, at the end of the day, at the end of that line, I don't know who it is,
Yeah.
but I know they need help.
That's right.
And I have to find ways to get the help that they need.
Yes.
And I remind people sometimes that we've gone through, since I've been in office, tragedy after tragedy. We had to abandon. People don't realize how bad the fourth ward looked when I came in. And I started looking around, see who wants to come in. We need to you can't keep this like this forever. After that, then you got Hurricane Sandy hit us. Then you have that. Then we had not too long ago, now we had the pandemic. I had seniors calling me.
That's right.
Because seniors back then didn't believe in Mac cars. They wanted to go to the bank. They got to go to the bank. I have to figure out now how they can get some money. I had to figure out how they can get their unemployment. There's so much stuff that people sometimes don't understand how to do things. And the more you meet people, the more you can help someone. But to me, this has been an excellent journey. I love it. And I remember at work one day, the guy said, my boss said, I'm going to fire you, Ruby, because you steal the phone. And that's because I get calls. And I was trying to handle everything. And then I realized, and I thank God that I only had to work 3 years once I got elected. Then I'm a full-time councilwoman. And I handle it. You never see me mess with my colleagues. I love my colleagues.
Yes.
If someone from your ward call, if I can help them, that's what I'm going to do. I ain't gonna say, you know what, I'm not your councilman, you know, Al's your councilman. Or Louis your councilman. I don't do that because they calling for help and they need what they need to do. But this has been a good journey. I have my family with me. They've been with me all the way. With my Candaces here now, but for the team that is helping me do this. And I love the Islamic Center. They always let me use. Councilman, we gotta brag.
You gotta brag.
I gotta brag.
Gotta brag.
He ain't let nobody use this with us.
Right.
I mean, he says it. Like, but you can see how beautiful this spot is here. It's
Yeah.
really beautiful. But for everybody who's done helped me, that came along, I just want my team to stand up because you gotta have a team. Stand up, my team. Well, come on up, team two. Val, Wesley, Andy, Shelly.
Okay, okay. The Ruby team.
It sure is a Ruby team. And this guy, I got Dr. K, Val, Wesley, Julie, Jamie. You know, Jamie was like the I don't want to say how long me and Jamie go back, but
I'll say it.
You want to tell Jamie? I'll tell
The
you.
early 90s,
Right.
when I came from California, I had nothing to do with no community. I didn't care nothing about kids. I was a gangster. I'll tell you, I said, who is this lady? Like Bridget said, oh, she was into the schools all the time. I was like, I don't got time for all this mess. I'm dropping my kids off. But anyway, I took time because by accident, listening to her, I learned something. That's why I try to tell people, as you grow, listen, because by accident, you might find your passion. And my passion was her sending me to these meetings, getting to learn resources and what we can do to save our children. And this is 2024 right now, from 1993. So I wanna thank you, my sister, because my loyalty, I don't care what nobody else says or do. If you don't have loyalty, you don't have nothing.
That's right. That's right.
And I will stand with you. And I don't care what it takes. We gotta win. Okay? Because
That's right.
God is in this.
That's
and
right.
It's not just politics to me.
That's right.
This is about a person with a good heart.
Good heart.
She's a genuine, real black woman.
That's right.
Okay? So when I say that, black women can love every nationality. Okay? Because we're not the ninjas. You know what I'm trying to say. It's a difference. So you got a real black woman and a black man, such as my brother Benji, when we went a long time together as well, 24 years.
Benji.
But I just want to let everybody know, take your time out to understand. If there's a problem, or she may fall short because she's human, step in.
That's
and
right.
help us. Don't talk about
Teamwork.
Don't slay
That's right.
nobody, because if you can't help them, jump off the train.
That's right.
Because that is not saying much about you. Okay? If you see anything that you can do, share it through social media if you can, because that'll help us all. Contact 10 people and have them contact another 10. Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Jamie.
I just want to say also, with her saying that, you know, I belong to the State County African American Women, National Council of Negro Women. And for me to sit down next to Dorothy Heights and talk with Dorothy Heights, it's about sitting next to great people, great women, because they can give you a little bit of knowledge. They'll give you something that you can grab onto and give it to someone else. And I done sat down with Andrew Young. I mean, I can't believe the amount of people. I have ladies in this house. Mary Johnson, Lucille Suffolk. And I would just say to them, can I follow you? Can I go with you? You have to do that. People are waiting for, oh, you wasn't invited. No, you're going to learn so much about great women. You will learn so much and just being in a house with them and just staying with them and just being part of it. And, you know, and I'm saying to everyone out there, I love you all for coming out. I see my, you know, even I have my other board commissioner here, Charlene White, and so Eva. But, you know, it's important about we working together.
That's right.
If you can come in and say, Councilwoman, let me help you do this. Let me do this. You know, all you have no meeting. I have meetings all the time. It's you showing up. If you're not showing up, don't say nothing.
That's right.
Don't say nothing. You're not coming. You don't want to volunteer. My cousin can tell you, I am a volunteer nut. My husband would say to me all the time, "Where you going now, Ruby volunteering?"